head of the Philippine Red Cross, and he joins us from Manila. Good to have you on the program. Robert, we spoke when you were tackling Typhoon Goni, and that was the biggest this year. So what are your challenges now and your priorities with this one?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on. And it's really heartbreaking to see so many of the same people face another severe storm. It's really a tragedy. It's hit a lot of the same areas, but now this one has also gone into Manila, where once again the Philippine Red Cross is mobilized and the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent is mobilized to support them. And we're already responding with first aid, life support, and trucks to help get supplies and help clear roads in Manila.
And it's hit Manila where you are. How hard did it hit the capital?
I mean, pretty hard. There were terrible winds last night. Myself in my own apartment, it was quite scary. You could hear windows rattling and the wind howling through. This morning, there are a number of roads that are flooded and areas that are impassable. The team is out and responding, but thankfully the storm should pass through, and by tomorrow morning, we should see some clearer skies and be able to get to even more people.
And Robert, how do you manage to evacuate people and keep them safe, given the fatigue that they must be feeling from such a difficult storm season?
Yeah, it's true. I don't want to understate the level of fatigue and challenge that people are facing. This is actually the 6th severe storm in the last 5 weeks that many people in the Philippines have confronted, and they're tired, and they deserve our support and our help. Thankfully and remarkably, the Philippines Red Cross, they're not tired. They are so resilient and they have so much energy and help from the community to get out there and be there for people. So people are getting help, but it's going to be a tough few days and a tough weeks and months to come.
It's great to hear about that resilience that the Red Cross has. Do keep it up. But tell us, given the COVID-19 as well, how is that hampering your efforts and that resilience that you have?
It's an additional danger and an additional complication. It's important that during times when people are seeking shelter in evacuation centers or elsewhere, that we don't create an operation that can exacerbate the epidemic. So thankfully, the Philippines Red Cross was prepared for that. They have well-trained volunteers and well-trained staff, and they're using this opportunity to help provide health checks to people. And if someone presents as being unwell, they will separate them immediately. They will refer them to a Philippine Red Cross testing facility or a doctor if need be. So we're being really careful, but it is an added complication.
Robert, do keep up that amazing work for you and your team. Thank you so much for making time for us today on the program.